As Leo Tolstoy's tortured heroine graces the silver screen once more, will this 12th time be the charm? You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of Anna Karenina.
We are bound together by God, and this can only be broken by a crime against God.
Something's happened.
Not something, everything.
It would be a sin to help you destroy yourself.
The man who can't govern his wife's gone as far as he can go in government.
Anna isn't a criminal, but she broke the rules.
Leave.
Leave my life.
She'll be ruined.
Do you think I would let you have my son? You are depraved.
While Russia has had a major presence in history, the same cannot be said of Hollywood. Sure, we've seen plenty of Cold War villains, but you can name the number of significant Hollywood films set in Russia practically on one hand. K-19 The Widowmaker, Fiddler on the Roof, Dr. Zhivago, 2 Anastasias, and 2 Anna Kareninas. Greta Garbo and Vivian Leigh were the first big Hollywood stars to play Tolstoy's infamous adulteress, yet despite such star power, neither film is particularly well known in popular culture. Therefore, one can understand why Joe Wright would be eager to seize the opportunity, especially considering his previous luck with lush literary adaptations. His first film, Pride and Prejudice, was of course based on the Jane Austen novel, while his second, Atonement, was based on Ian McEwan's critically acclaimed 2001 novel. However, Wright soon faltered with another adaptation, that of the modern-day true story of The Soloist, then again with the original action flick Hannah. With both critical and box office success eluding him, Wright has decided to return to what works, lush literary adaptations that are period pieces which feature Keira Knightley. And these collaborations have proven beneficial to the actress as well, resulting in several awards nominations. So can they work their magic again? Interestingly, the coveted role of Count Vronsky has gone to none other than Kick-Ass himself, Aaron Taylor Johnson, while Knightley's romantic lead in Pride and Prejudice, Matthew McFadyen, now plays her older, portly, philandering brother. Looks like Hollywood can be just as cruel as Russia's social elite. Let's go find out if they make a perfect match after all. This was a very surprising film. I think that nothing is going to quite prepare you for this movie-going experience. Joe Wright has truly taken a risk here. The film does not really take place in a real environment. It is totally on a stage, and the sets and the walls move around the actors, much like they would in a very ambitious play. And I think if this were on the stage, Joe Wright would have overwhelming applause, and everyone would say he did a great job and this was a great choice. I feel as a film, because it's somewhat confusing to an audience member to be like, well, you can cut, you can leave the stage. You're not stuck in one place like you are with a theatrical production, which is why you would want to do something so outside the box, so experimental. So you don't necessarily need to do that here. I think that he's going to have some people who love it and some people who don't like it. But it's nice to see somebody taking risks with filmmaking. I think moviegoers often complain that nothing new and exciting is coming out of Hollywood. Well, here you go. This is Joe Wright's clearly trying to do something different here. And I think on some level he succeeds. It reminded me a lot of a Wes Anderson film meets a Baz Luhrmann film. Wes Anderson, for the way these perfect pictures, these perfect like dioramas of Russia at this time were set up, and they're really quite stunning. Everything is stunning. The movie, I'm sure, will get nominations for set design and costume design. Keira Knightley's jewelry is just stunning. It's really beautiful. And Banana Republic just sent me an email the other day about fashions inspired by Anna Karenina, and you're gonna want to maybe get something that reminds you of this. It's a very beautiful film. I also think that's where the Baz Luhrmann part comes in. It's very sumptuous. It's very lush, very beautiful. Really interesting, really nicely done. Also, I would have to say Keira Knightley, interestingly, I'm not usually a big Keira Knightley fan, but I think she does do her best work with Joe Wright, which is interesting. I wonder why that is. He's able to really coax really warm, relatable performances out of her, which is nice. I think it's really interesting and enjoyable. I've never read Anna Karenina, so I can't tell you how I feel this adaptation works on that level. I have read that it is the most complete adaptation. There is a subplot with a farmer who wants to get married, and it's kind of supposed to reflect on what's going on with Anna Karenina, and that's included here, and that's usually left out of the films. Anna Karenina is a beautiful film. It is an interesting film. It is a really admirable effort and risk-taking by Joe Wright. I don't think it's going to be for everybody, but if you're someone who is interested in filmmaking, you like directors who take risks, it's something you're definitely going to want to see. And I would say Dr. Zhivago is still my favorite film set in Russia, but I feel that this certainly is noteworthy and certainly going to make that small list of films that are set in Russia. So what do you think? Did you see Anna Karenina? What do you think of Joe Wright's ambitious and daring decision to do almost like a theatrical experimentation with the material? Did it work for you? Did it not? As I said, write your thoughts down below. And as always, thank you for coming to Be on the Trailer, not just for reviews like this, and also I hope you'll check out the audience reactions and also movie news and trailers, full trailers, as well as reactions, reviews to those trailers. I hope you subscribe, and as always, thanks for stopping by. See ya.